This is Functionally Feral, the podcast where two college roommates turned chiropractors, clinic owners, and crunchy moms talk about running functional businesses while raising feral children. We're Felicia and Natalie, home birth enthusiasts, holistic rebels, and slightly unhinged multitaskers who believe in nervous system regulation and toddler negotiation. Join us each week as we crack up and crack facts, swap stories from the trenches of motherhood and entrepreneurship, and explore all things holistic living, healing, and hustle, with zero shame and lots of laughs.
Hello and welcome back to episode six. I just panicked. I couldn't find where on the screen it said the episode. It's episode 6. Welcome back.
Welcome. It's great to be here.
Oh, that was my first fumble.
I feel like we have to do the weekly again.
I know.
It's just, I have too many things to talk to you about.
Well, we just said, what do we want to talk about? We have
It's not
40
like we can't
things.
call each other on the phone.
No, we have to save it for the pod.
But
I was even asking,
we're going to call each other on the phone, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. And if it's not recorded, it doesn't count.
Right.
Right before we started filming, I was like, Natalie, what are you drinking? And I was like, save it for the pod.
Save it.
All
Save
right.
it. Don't say anything funny until we start.
Don't tell me any funny story. What are you drinking, Nat?
Today I'm drinking one of the Rishi elderberry teas. It's really good.
Pretty. It's like
Rishi is like beautiful
pretty.
tea, and their tea bags are gorgeous. They're not plastic.
Oh,
They're made from plants.
Yeah.
Gene's yelling at me for some. Gene has the run of the house today. He
Oh.
is playing in the sink currently, and I don't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like a beautiful pink
It's
pink tea.
gorgeous.
I drank it the other day at this coffee shop near us, and I was like, oh, I have a box of that at home that I never drink.
Wow.
So might as well. And it's very good. It has like a
I like
little
it.
hint of ginger in it, a little licorice. It's the other thing, hibiscus.
Oh, I love a
It's very
hibiscus.
good.
That's probably why it's
Very
so
good.
red.
That's why it's pink. Yeah. What are you drinking?
Wow, I'm just drinking a basic espresso with cream.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is like the latest we've probably ever podcasted. And I always have a coffee when we podcast. And I'm like, oh, is this a bad idea? Maybe.
Oh boy.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but
Seriously, I know we're a little later than we usually are, but you'll survive.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I know. And it's the weekend, so it really like doesn't matter if I stay up a little later, but
It's fine.
anyway. So, okay.
We have like some housekeeping things just to like brush up on, and then we're going to dive in.
We should like circle back to a few things. Okay, so
We
first
do.
circle back and longest standing circle back is Natalie's hair journey.
It's true.
Let's tell the people, Nat. Okay,
Well,
tell me because I don't know.
I know. Okay. There's a lot of things to unpack here. I
Okay.
did receive my Monat.
Well,
Monat.
What do you call
package.
the champagne?
Moet.
Oh, it's not that then.
No.
Because I was gonna say Monet is like
But
the champagne, but it's
it's
different.
got to be Monet. Because
don't-
why
who
would
the
it be called
heck-
Monat? That's
Who
the-
would call it Monat? That's ugly.
the worst name I've ever heard.
Yeah, Monet.
So I received the package.
Okay. Wait, do you feel comfortable sharing how much you spent?
Sure. I mean, I signed up for like their I don't know what you even call it.
Subscription?
Sure. Like
Okay.
to be like one
No,
of
you're
their
selling it.
partners or whatever, but
selling
I'm
it.
not.
Natalie's
But here's
selling
why.
Monet.
Because in January then they give you $150 to like a voucher. So
Oh,
I paid $160 maybe, and then they
Okay.
give you to start, and then they give you $150 more to do whatever
Dabble.
you want with. In
could
January.
you use it at that first order?
No,
Oh,
no. So you had
that's the trap.
so it's the trap. But so I got at least the shampoo, the conditioner, a scalp scrub, blowout cream, split end mender,
Oh, I've heard of that.
detangler.
Okay.
And then with the voucher, I got a hair oil, which I actually do. Actually, that might be the only product I really, really like.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
For a girl that doesn't like to wash her hair, I'm not surprised.
I know. I've been washing it more just so I can
Use it?
get the real feel about what
Yeah.
these things are. What else did I get? Oh, a dry texture spray, which I actually will use.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Tell us.
I can't stand the smell of half of them.
Oh.
It's too much.
Oh, it's too potent.
It's not even that it's bad. It's just like so much smell. And it's just like a lot.
Do they all smell the same?
Half of them are perfectly wonderful.
Okay.
And then half of them are horrendous.
Oh, no.
And the horrendous ones all smell vaguely the same.
Ew. Floral or like masculine or?
It's not masculine. It's not floral. It doesn't smell luxurious. It smells a little cheap.
Ew.
That's just my take.
Okay.
But can I get over it? And does the smell go away? Yes. Like it's not like I'm smelling it on my hair for the next week. Like for the most part, I don't smell it.
Okay.
On my hair.
That's
I don't know. So the shampoo is fine. It works fine. Conditioner works fine. I think the detangler's trash.
Have you tried that on Jean or will you not?
No, because I love the Honest one. The Honest detangler works so well on him.
Okay.
When I put it on my hair, it does nothing. Like I love the Divi detangler. Like it's like a
Is that
spray.
Clean?
Yeah, Divi's pretty clean. Divi's pretty good. I love that one. It smells like peppermint. Oh. And it's like very subtle. And it's a spray. I think it has a
heat protectant?
What am I saying? Yeah, a heat protectant. It has a heat protectant in it. Ooh. And I love that one because it actually helps you brush your hair out after you shower. Because we have I have a curly texture. So I need like something. So the detangling spray does literally nothing.
Oh.
The blowout cream seems fine. I think it gives probably a little too much
structure.
Not even structure, too much like product buildup. I don't like that. I like it to just be my hair.
I don't even like body lotion, to be honest with you. I don't like product.
So I think I like the split end mender. I actually have noticed that
I've heard that's their like most famous product
really well. And then the hair oil, I actually really do like. Yeah. I really do like that. I'm very on the fence on whether I like it. As a whole, no.
I like the honesty.
Am I selling it? No.
Well, you're also not selling it as a consumer. Like,
I know.
You're not doing a great job of pitching
the review is not pitching well.
If you were to give it out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
3.5.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Out of 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like you'll use it, but it's not your favorite thing you've ever used.
I will use it and I will finish the products.
Yeah.
But I don't know if maybe I'll rebuy a couple things.
Yeah.
But like I love the texture of the hair, like the spray, the texture spray.
Yeah.
Love the texture.
Okay.
The smell is so bad that
the smell on that one's terrible.
I will not rebuy that.
Oh.
I will rebuy the oil because I like it. It's kind of similar to the Olaplex oil.
Okay. I've never used Olaplex.
I like it. I feel like it helps repair
famous.
my blonde damage.
Why did I say it's famous?
It is famous. It's culty.
I was gonna say it's like popular. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, this brand is so famous.
Olaplex is famous. Yeah. So there's like things that maybe I'll keep. There's no way that I'm gonna be
re-upping everything.
A longevity user in this company. And I just cut off like 4 inches of my hair the other day.
I love it. It's a great length.
Just said, I'm gonna chop it. And I
love it.
And Jean goes, Mama, what are you doing?
Oh, you're like, Mommy's cutting off
Don't
the
worry. It's fine.
It's fine.
And I like it. I think it's cute.
No, it's a good length for you.
So that's that. What's my other update? Oh, I do have an update. Okay.
Oh, give it to me.
So I go and get adjusted in Elgin, which is like an hour from my house.
Okay.
It's in like near the suburbs of Chicago. Elgin is still an outskirt, but I guess it's kind of considered a suburb. Yeah, it's a Chicago suburb. And I said, I was in there and I was like, I'm going to go to Whole Foods after I get adjusted because why not? I'm here. Yeah. And it's kind of like on the loop on my way back home. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go in. I haven't been in a Whole Foods in, truthfully, many years, I think.
I don't know if I've ever shopped at Whole Foods.
Is
it out of budget?
Well, here's my take.
I'm like, I don't know if I could afford Whole
In
Foods.
my mind, I'm like, oh, Whole Foods is so bougie. It's so expensive. I go in this place and I'm like, wait, all this stuff is equal or less than the organic products I'm buying at 4 other different stores that I have to go to in order to get all the things that I need.
Right. We go to 3 stores.
I go to 3 different stores.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I could go to one store and have 5 different organic options of each item I buy.
Mm-hmm. And more options that you didn't know you had.
I can price shop.
Mm-hmm.
I can buy on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I get out of there for way less per week than I would going to 3 different places.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you loved it?
I loved it. I adored it. I got a rotisserie chicken, organic rotisserie chicken.
Unheard of.
I got lunch from their hot bar. And everything was so much less than what I would have spent going to all my other places.
My perception of Whole Foods is that you have to have umpteen amount of money to even walk in those stores.
That's how it used to be. But it used to be that way because everything else relatively was cheaper.
Yeah.
Now
everything's expensive.
It's on the same level. Yeah. Everything's expensive. And the stuff that we buy is so expensive anyway.
Right.
That I'm like, oh, I can save $2 whole on that item. I'm going to go to Whole Foods.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called Kimberton Whole Foods.
Okay.
And it's essentially... It's a local, so Kimberton, PA is local to us.
Yeah.
And they started their own Whole Foods store. It's gorgeous, lovely.
Yes.
It's like a full grocery store.
Yeah.
But like upscale. And they sell Masa chips there. Have you ever eaten them? I cannot bring myself. Natalie,
I've ordered boxes of them.
$13 a bag for a bag of chips.
There's 7 if you order them in bulk off their website.
But I don't like tallow. Do they taste like tallow?
No, they're like the greatest.
Are they
the best?
Are they worth it?
Tortilla chip that you'll ever have. Don't buy the lime ones.
Okay. I turned around.
The lime ones are horrible.
And the Siete used to be like an upscale brand, right? Yes. I mean, it still is. They've been
purchased by PepsiCo.
Oh, then we don't like them anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
They're still good. They're still fine.
Right. And they use avocado oil and they're not like, there's no seed oils. However, well, I guess avocado seed is a seed.
Technically.
But you know what I mean.
It has more.
You know what I mean.
It has more mono triglycerides.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm confused on like why I would spend $13 on a bag of chips. I just don't know.
I wouldn't spend $13.
Okay. That's what it costs at our grocery store.
That's how much it is at our like natural grocery store in Rockford too.
Okay. So should I just try?
Not worth that. But
I might buy a $13 bag to see if I even like them. If I like them, then maybe I purchase in bulk. But
maybe I really like the Siete. I do like the Siete corn avocado oil chips. Those are very good. But when you compare those to the Masa,
are they crazy different?
Oh,
what's your favorite Masa flavor?
They make like an extra salty one now, which is really good. The churro ones are insane.
Yum. Okay.
The Cobanero one is good. It has like a little hot to it. Do not get the lime. The lime is straight up lime rind, bitter, gross, yuck. It's horrible.
Oh, my favorite lime chip. Get this, Chipotle.
That it's subtle.
It's subtle and
like
it's so
salty chunks on it.
It's so salty and so acidic. I want my lime chip to have acid, not bitterness.
Yeah. So like they slightly missed the mark on the lime flavor. Okay. It's bitter.
Well, if Masa's listening at any point to this podcast,
right?
We have some adjustments, right?
But they're very good.
Okay.
They're very good.
So now are you just going to be like adjustment, Whole Foods?
Yeah, I think it's like my every couple week
combo
routine. Yeah. Maybe supplementing a little bit here and there, like picking and choosing little things from if I need things. But
can you get raw milk at Whole Foods?
I don't think they had raw, but they have the organic A2 that I get.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because Kyle likes
for
that.
The same price as Costco. The same exact thing, the same price. It might even be less than Costco.
I love Costco.
I love Costco too, but I will go in there and I can't leave for less than $600.
I was just about to say $600 is my ticket price.
It's just, you walk in, $600.
Now, I just learned, I just got my Costco membership a couple months ago, and I've been like twice. I just learned that you can pay for like a little bit nicer of a membership. I didn't know there were tiers, but there's tiers. You can go an hour early.
You can. And then you get a rebate.
What do you mean?
Like a % back of everything that you spend, and you get a nice check in the mail in whenever it comes. I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I spend a lot of money there, so I might as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go to Costco tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love Costco.
So I do love Costco. I really do.
And I'm a girl of
I really do.
Mass quantity.
Uh-huh.
Like if I'm going to get something, I want it in an extra large.
And if I'm going to get really something,
I want 300 of them.
Yeah, I don't want to have to rebuy it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I order a lot of my food, well, not mine, but like Sep's stuff on Thrive Market.
I love Thrive Market.
And I just get like bulk.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So I think like Whole Foods is going to be, what I was doing for a long time is I was Instacarting from this one grocery store that I never wanted to actually go in.
Oh.
But they had a lot of like the organic dairy that I get that I can't get anywhere else.
Okay.
But that's what Whole Foods has. So I can go in and get all the produce, organic produce I could possibly think of.
Wow.
Anything I could possibly want.
Now, is everything in Whole Foods organic?
Not everything.
Okay.
But they have an insane amount of organic things.
I'm enticed by their hot bar.
The hot bar is so good. It's not maybe like the healthiest. They still use like seed oils and stuff, but for quick food,
yeah,
it's fine.
It's better than Chipotle and whatever. Fast foods.
Yeah, it's better than something else. So I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm going to see how I can make Whole Foods part of my routine. But it's just, it takes out 3 other stops for me.
Right. I know. So I say we go to 3 grocery stores. Danny does the grocery shopping.
Sure.
Danny goes to 3 grocery stores.
I love that.
I know. So, okay. Your grocery update. I love that.
Yeah. I've been meaning to say something about that, but it's just so funny because you think that it's like so expensive, and nowadays it's just
I won't even walk in one.
It's not. Yeah.
But the closest Whole Foods I have is in a town that I don't ever go to.
Right.
It's literally
either
the opposite direction of anything I would go to.
And only because I go get adjusted an hour away would I ever go near a Whole Foods.
Yeah. So. Natalie believes in the power of an adjustment so much. She drives an hour to get adjusted. She used to drive 2. So this is actually cutting her distance in half.
End of pregnancy, every single week.
She
2
drove
hours there, 2 hours back.
Mm-hmm.
And then to my midwife, an hour there, an hour back.
My midwife was an hour away too. Natalie used to get adjusted every week by our college mentor.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah, I mean, he taught us I would say Dr. Wallace taught us everything we know. Confidently,
everything,
every single philosophy and every single technique I currently use in practice.
Yeah.
Dr. Wallace.
We are the way we are because
we are Dr. Wallace's minions.
And he's kooky, but he's the greatest.
And he had such an odd reputation at school that Natalie and I gravitated to him.
Yeah, I was like, oh, please tell us what you know.
I was like, oh, he's different and the school's threatening to kick him out. I'm like, oh, I would love to work under him.
Tell me everything.
Teach me everything you know. I love being on the outskirts.
But Dr. Wallace, he was a researcher for a long time, a chiropractic researcher. And this guy, I think he's 85 now.
Yeah.
Or 80. He's 80. He's creeping up on 85, I think. He knew most of the people who developed most of the chiropractic techniques out there. Yes. So like they were his friends. So he knows these techniques so well.
Through and through.
And then he's either done the technique or he's done research on every technique out there. And he knows
and he'll tell you what doesn't work.
Yeah, he knows the good and bad of all of them. And then he created his little protocol, and then we kind of just like
ran with it.
Spun off of it.
I love it.
It was game changing.
Yes. Okay. Let's do a couple more updates.
Yeah. Give me your updates.
Where do you want to start with?
Oh boy. Start with the fact that you're not on your ski trip right now.
Oh, okay. So last episode I said, oh yeah, I can sure podcast next weekend. I'll be on my ski trip. No big deal. I'll take my equipment.
Right.
Okay. Well, if you're a watching listener, you'll see that I'm still in my house. I'm at home this weekend. My January was sabotaged again. But this time, so last week I gave the update that we all got the stomach bug. We were all like under the weather. Giuseppe was like coming out of it last weekend. And Josephine, my German short hair pointer, who's 5, was like still throwing up.
Yeah.
So we podcast. When did we podcast, Nat? Saturday?
Sunday? I think it was Sunday.
Okay. So Sunday she was still throwing up. And we're like, Monday, we here in Pennsylvania had a snow day. Everyone's offices were closed. So Dan and I were off. So Monday comes around and she's still shaking and hiding. And we're like, why is she not turning the corner? I mean, she's pretty resilient. And honestly, in hindsight, she doesn't get sick. What was I saying? She got the flu. She didn't get the flu. Josephine didn't get the flu, guys. Josephine is historically known for having bowel obstructions. And normal things that like dogs would consume, she just like physically can't pass because she has a lot, A, of scar tissue, and B, she just like, for whatever reason, like the smallest thing can turn into the biggest deal for her.
Mm-hmm.
So so Monday comes around, Dan and I don't work. She's still throwing up. And we're like, okay, what is the plan here? Because we start work Tuesday and then we're going to Vermont Wednesday. So we're like, we kind of have to like take her to the vet if she needs anti-nausea medication, if she needs a bolus of fluid, like what do we need? So Dan takes her in at noon and he doesn't get home till like almost 8:00 at night. Turns out she had a bowel obstruction.
Of course she did.
They're like, she needs surgery tonight, yada, yada. We're like, oh my gosh, this was her 5th bowel obstruction surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Her 6th abdominal surgery. So she was spayed or fixed. What is it called? Whatever the girlies get.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was an incision. Then she had 5 obstructions. Well, this was her 5th.
That was a wild scenario.
Yeah. So this was her 5th surgery. We were shocked they even said they would do it.
I'm surprised.
She has this weird scarring disorder. I forget what they called it. But basically all her intestines flip all over the place. They don't lay like a normal intestine would. And then they scar and adhere to all her different organs. So when they went in and they went to remove this obstruction, it was adhered to her gallbladder and her liver. And they had to like peel it and remove scar tissue and then open it up. And the surgeon said that if it was on a loop of her intestines that was deeper into the bundle of intestines, that it would have been impossible to remove. It was on an outside loop. So she was a very lucky girl. And it turns out it was a little bolus of grass.
No.
Not kidding.
That's all?
That's it. It was grass. It was a little tiny ball of grass. Yeah. Yeah. So she, unfortunately, like all dogs who eat grass, they eat because they have maybe a stomach ache or they eat grass to kind of just like move stuff through her digestive tract.
Yeah.
But like dogs can't digest grass. And so it usually is just like kind of like
our dogs puke it up every time.
Yeah. They either puke it up to kind of help get things moving in their stomach or they like pass it through their digestive tract and it doesn't digest and it just comes out the other end. Hers got stuck, of course. So then that was Monday night at 10:30, she came out of surgery. Tuesday, she was like a ball of anxious nerves. And they were like, yeah, she's like not doing hot. Like she wouldn't eat for them.
Oh.
So Tuesday night, they were like, it's best that you just come get her because she is so anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they don't release them until they eat. But she like wouldn't.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
She wouldn't even eat for us. We got her home and we're like, she's not eating for us either. The first time we got her to eat was like midnight.
Oh.
And she ate like a little something. So anyway, we were supposed to leave Wednesday and that obviously wasn't going to happen because she has a 14-inch incision.
Holy cow. That's how big they had to.
It's her whole abdomen. The whole abdomen is cut.
Oh.
For the 6th time. Like, I'm surprised she has a muscle left to her. Like, the amount of times they've sliced her open. So, she has 2 arm wounds. Hi, Jean.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Felicia's saying hi.
I want to listen.
You want to listen?
Hi.
Just for a second, okay? Felicia's telling us about how her
I'm
doggy
talking
is
about
sick.
my doggy, and she's sick, and she's wearing a cone on her head now.
He's still talking about the dangerous animals from
from
PetSmart.
PetSmart.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
A lot of dangerous animals.
Oh.
And where do they go when they have a blue card on there?
Blue card means they went to a loving home.
They went to a loving home.
Oh, Jean, that's so sweet.
Oh, sweet baby. Okay, you go watch TV, okay?
They're all dangerous. They're all dangerous.
All dangerous.
They're all dangerous.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I love that the blue card means they went to a loving home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he knows
cute.
when they have a blue card on their tank, it means they went to a loving home.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
That's where he goes for outings now. He goes to
I
PetSmart.
love it. I love
He's been
it.
there 3 times in the last week.
Oh my gosh, before I had Giuseppe, that's what we would do with Josephine. That would be her winter outing.
Oh
we would
my
go to
gosh.
PetSmart. And we'd
Oh
just
my
look
gosh.
around, look at birds,
It's so cute. It's
look
so
at
cute.
snakes. Yeah.
So this sweet girl is
Yeah.
so not doing well.
No, and then her recovery has been so rough.
Has
rightly
it?
so. I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
she's been in horrific pain. I've been trying to get in touch with the vet. We played phone tag all day yesterday, and then they're like, we'll call you back. We'll call you back. We're just struggling with pain management.
Oh,
So she's pretty miserable. No one's been sleeping, obviously.
obviously.
Danny's been like sleeping on the floor with her in the living room because she can't do any steps. So she can't come upstairs. Dan got her a ramp for out back to go potty.
Wow.
She's pretty much kenneled like 18 hours a day because
Oh
I want
my
to keep
gosh.
Sep from her. Because like
Right.
every time Sep is running around, she feels like she has to get up.
Yeah.
So the kennel at least keeps her from like having
Keeps
to
her
feel
Safe.
like she's on
and,
defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in her like den.
Zone. Yeah. And like he'll go
Mhm.
read her books and stuff. But
Mhm.
but anyway, so Dan and I
Ugh,
have all this time off work. But I mean, it's good that we have time off work
It's
so that we can be
fine.
with her because she's like
she's needing it.
she's on high need support right now. But anyway, so I'm
This
not in
girl.
Vermont and I'm bummed, but we got to like accomplish some things this weekend. We actually got to go to a baby shower that we weren't going to be able to go to.
Which is really nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's disappointing, but she's alive. She's on the mend.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Yeah. She's done this before.
Mhm.
She can
She's
do it
done this
again.
Yeah.
But girl, she's
Oh.
just like,
I will also say in 3 years, they have massively upped their prices.
have they?
Like a lot more $1,000.
No.
A lot. So what used to be like $5,500, $5,600 is now $9,000.
No.
Mhm.
This dog.
I know.
This dog is like more expensive than your child.
Oh yeah. She's had
Way more.
Way more. Yeah, so 5 abdominal surgeries, then she had autoimmune meningitis and was on straight up crazy treatment for that.
That's right.
With like spinal taps, MRIs,
Oh God.
IV, everything. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, so that was an update. The other update is that
Gosh.
I got my fingernail gel removed.
Yes.
Natalie, I don't think
know
I can
you
do it.
feel naked.
Not only do I feel naked, I am so sensitive.
Oh, because they
They're like
they don't have the protection.
I'm like a turtle without its shell on right now.
You'll have to. Did you cut them down?
100%. They've been breaking off.
Yeah, I know.
They're
They're so brittle.
they're shredding.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say they are in fabulous shape. Like I
Good.
can't even bend it, right?
Good.
But it's the blunt force trauma that I'm not used to having to avoid. Like I just whack my fingers on anything.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing that now.
And now you're like, oh, I broke a nail. Oh, shoot.
My behavior is with a shell on. I need to change my behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just blunt force traumaing all my fingers. And they're just they're like exploding under force.
And you did this to decrease your toxic load, which I think is marvelous.
But like what differences am I going to notice, Natalie, other than all the trauma to my fingers?
I don't know.
Okay.
I will tell you that I have an actual allergy
I know.
to the gel.
I wonder if I go to get them back on ever if I have an allergy.
See, that's what happened to me.
That's what happened with my eyelashes
for so long,
Mhm.
and then I stopped it, and then I went back, and it was like, nope, you're not doing this again.
I know.
And it's like a elimination diet.
Yeah.
You eliminate it for a little bit, you try it again, and
Right.
then you see what actually makes you sick.
What if I'm not tired from being awake at night? What if I'm tired because my body is detoxing chemical
and
nail polish?
These are the things you don't know. These are the things you don't know.
Yeah.
So I just did mine I just was like, I just want to try it
One
at
more
home
time.
one more time. So I did
you
it for
try
Banff. Mm-hmm. It was the most disastrous reaction I've had yet. Like so bad. Like my
Natalie.
my nail beds, like and my nail starts to separate from my skin. So needless to say,
You're naked forever.
We're finished.
Oh no.
I can use regular nail polish,
but like what's the
clean
point?
ones, but like what's the point? I can use the manicurist gel. But the performance is just not normal gel. It's like it's better than regular nail polish
because it dries quick, but
barely.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all I can do. And I was even using like the non-toxic gel versions I'd gotten Madame Glam, which is supposed to be like HEMA-free and all this stuff. Horrible. Performance, amazing.
Yeah.
It performs very well.
But the chemical load.
Still my body said, no, thank you.
I know.
So, and then I also just talked to my friend who I was in Chicago with her last weekend. And her daughter was getting this like rash around her eyes and around her mouth. And she had read somewhere it could be from gel nails. Because you're like touching your face, like in the high touch areas. That you get a reaction. She grew out all of her nails, got the last bit of nail polish off, and the rash completely went away.
Wow.
But it didn't go away until it was off of her fingernail.
I don't have any issues with like skin reactions. I don't have a skin issue, but I don't know if I have an issue until it resolves.
You might just be generally used to it.
Yeah.
And then your body is just working a little too hard to try to get it out.
Somebody I follow and highly respect posted something that said, imagine all the energy your body would have if you didn't have to detox from the things that you put in and around it every single day.
Seriously.
So that's a very valid reason to say, I don't need nails.
Right.
Like,
right.
It's a vanity thing. I mean, they were protective in nature because I'm
somewhat
crazy cumbersome on my fingers. But like, do I need them? No.
I know. That's what I said too. I was like, okay.
So like maybe my energy stores can go towards doing something else. I don't know.
And now instead of going to your appointment, you can go get a massage or something.
That's so true. Because honestly,
it's annoying.
Let's do the math. Hold on. I need to do the math because this is
a lot of hours.
Like the time commitment to go get my nails done. Okay, I'm going to do this. So round trip with the nails and the driving was 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Let's
just say 2.5. So 2.5 hours. 3 times every third week. So wait, hold on. Let's do 50. How many weeks? 52 in a year?
52 in a year.
Okay, divided by 3. So that's 17.3 times. So 17.33 times 2.5. 43 hours a year I'm getting my nails done.
That's a lot. For something that's potentially toxic to your system.
100% toxic to my system. And my wallet.
Very toxic. That's the
so
other
toxic
thing.
to my
that's
wallet.
The other thing.
So we'll see.
I think it's okay. I think it really is okay.
That much time. Well, and I'm not even going to calculate the price because Danny doesn't need to know that.
He doesn't need to know.
We're in the positive now. Okay.
Yeah.
We've come out of the red.
I don't know if these numbers are correct, but somewhere I heard it was like your liver can process like 400 different types of like compounds a day.
Okay.
We are exposed to like 10,000 a day.
Whoa.
So let that sink in.
Okay, so let's hope that like 6,000 of those were from nail polish. Okay.
Right. But this is why I harp on the liver.
Yeah, the liver, the girlies need to take care of the liver.
Oof.
I think 2026, we spend taking care of our livers.
Taking care of our livers. Just like, we all know we need to be low tox. I get it. But like,
and
really,
it's like cute to be low tox.
Do we really?
But like, your liver is doing the most.
Real. And this is why there's like I think the top condition right now is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease for every age group. And it's because our livers are
that and freaking type 2 diabetes.
Breaking down.
I'm sorry.
Which same issue.
Insulin resistant.
Same issue, different day.
Yeah, right.
All tied in to the same things.
All ties into our next topic, food.
Food and pregnancy preparation.
Yeah.
Because that's where you are right now. You're trying to prep your body for pregnancy.
Yeah.
And when we talk about, I think we should talk about like your prenatal stack and your diet and all of that stuff.
And how it looks different than my first pregnancy.
Yeah. It's very different now than where you began with Mr. Sep.
Oh, my little Giuseppe.
Oh my gosh. And there's just like the term prenatal, like a prenatal supplement or prenatal preparation, all that stuff. You have to do that work before you ever become pregnant.
Oh my gosh. Which
to prepare you.
Dr. Mimi McParland.
Oh, yes. Yes.
She is our fertility expert. She's a fertility specialist. She works with plenty of IVF clients, fertility clients. Yeah. She is amazing and so well researched, so well versed. I mean, this is her wheelhouse. She posted the other day that the most important trimester is the one that no one talks about, and that's trimester 0, which is pre-pregnancy.
Yes.
It's everything you're doing to get pregnant, because once you're pregnant, it's like once you sign up for the marathon, it's kind of too late.
Way too late, in fact.
So like you kind of have to prep before you sign up for the marathon.
Yes.
Because once you're already pregnant, your fetus and your placenta are pulling everything from your stores. The things you're eating while pregnant, they matter. Okay. They matter.
Not that much.
But not that much, because what's happening is your baby is pulling from things that are already processed and already vetted by your liver. Like it's taking from your stores.
Yeah.
And a store is that it's been stored.
Yep.
It's not like, oh, I'm pregnant. Now let's take an iron supplement.
Right.
Too late. Sorry. I mean, it is supportive. I'm not going to like discount that.
Right. You need it in your system far before you ever get pregnant.
You need your systems working well far before you get pregnant. Now, there is knowledge is power. Okay. If you don't know, you don't know. But when you know, you can do better.
Yes.
So if you're in the trying phase, maybe take a month off to like really get your body working in stores, right? Like
nourish
and like make the conscious decision of like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Like you can always say you're not ready.
Yep.
Don't force it. Don't just try because it's another time you're ovulating.
Yep.
And I think that's maturity.
Wait until the premium eggs. Wait until the premium sperm. Wait until everything is like, yes, I am nourished. I am healthy. I am ready. I am not stressed. I get that some of those things are never going to happen for certain people.
Right.
I get it.
But if you consciously know you're having a depleted month, you've been depleted recently, like for instance, getting pregnant 6 weeks after you give birth, not a great time to get pregnant. Depleted. Okay. I actually know someone that did this. So
the most depleted that you will be, maybe, well, post breastfeeding, I actually think is probably the most.
While breastfeeding, aka
while breastfeeding, unless you're doing really, really well with nourishment. And some people really, really do. And you do. So
I do my best. However, I have so much room for improvement because food has never been my best subject.
Sure.
I don't have an appetite. I really never have, which means I don't really crave foods.
Yeah.
So like if I'm not told or reminded to eat, I won't eat, which is kind of a weird thing to say.
I do not have that problem.
I know a lot of people, if they're stressed or if they're bored or if they're like home alone or if they're out and about, all they think about is like their next meal, the next snack. Like that is very common, and I'm not like shaming anyone. But like for me, if Dan goes to work and I'm like at home doing stuff with Sep and like running errands and stuff, like I will forget to eat.
So you do have to work on it a little bit.
I have to work on that because like I have to work on increasing my volume. Like the foods I choose, great. I'm a great sourcer. I source whole foods. I focus on fats and proteins. Like I will have like little cheats here and there. Like I'll eat the chips and I'll eat, here and there. But I need to work on volume of calories. And not necessarily what the source of the calorie is.
And that's huge, as we said last time, for adequate hormone levels in general, for like across the board.
You need energy.
You have to. You have to have the fats and you have to have the minerals. You do.
A sign that you're also not eating enough is being cold.
Totally.
And I think in the winter, you're like, oh, am I cold because it's like winter? No, like you can be cold because you don't have enough food in you.
Yes.
Like food is going to be the fuel to your fire.
Especially if you have extremity cold, like coolness in your extremities, because your body's focusing all the energy you have to heat your core and keep you alive.
Organs.
And your organs. And if you have extremity coldness, there's something happening.
Yes. Yes. So nourishment is so vital and so important for the preconception phase. And knowing that you're not ready is also like...
It's okay to skip a month and nourish yourself. It's
you don't have to try if you're in the trying, you do not have to try every month.
It's true. Talk the stress of that too.
Also, in the planning. I mean, come on.
I know. And the tracking and the, I mean, how many times do you hear people getting pregnant when they decide to just like
stop trying?
Stop. Because sometimes it just is like, maybe we just need to listen to our intuition a little bit more too.
Yeah. And it becomes obsessive. And I know when I was trying to get pregnant with Sep, I was very much like, when we're ready, I'm going to go pedal to the metal. And we got pregnant in like 2 months. So it's really I was fortunate in that. But
that really is very fortunate. I think more people need to realize too that the human body is actually not designed to get pregnant every cycle, to have like implantation and have everything work. Like we're not rabbits. Rabbits are that way. they have intercourse and
they're pregnant
every single time that there's like they go through heat. And human beings are actually not designed that way. I forget what the term for it is, but it's really somewhere like every 3 cycles, I think, is really like what is the average for, or like that's what normal would be. So honestly, like 6 months minimum is what most people should expect in the back of their mind.
I was going to say, like, setting your heart on something can be very defeating. Yeah. So being like, I need to be pregnant in 2 months, I think that can be very, or if it doesn't happen the first try, if it doesn't happen the second try,
it doesn't mean your body's not working. It actually is like, that's how we're designed.
And also it's buying you more time to nourish.
It is.
To get your hormones right, to be prepared, because everyone who ever gets pregnant and has a baby always says it happened at the right time.
Yep, exactly.
It happened at the right time, and you just have to have trust in that. So even if you're not getting pregnant every month, it's buying you more time to be able to nourish your body, get the hormones right, optimize all of the things that you're trying to optimize your sleep.
Yep.
I mean, I will rave about an Oura ring. They don't sponsor me for 1 minute, and they don't even repost me. Okay. I will always tag them because I'm such an Oura ring girly. They constantly are coming up with updates. And I was looking at my updates yesterday, and it basically is telling me that like my stress load has honestly never been higher.
Oh boy.
And it takes it and it breaks it into categories of like what stressors you're having currently. And like sleep, honestly, is like mild to moderate. It's not even my biggest problem.
Right.
It's my inactivity level right now. And I was like, oh, that's embarrassing.
Oof.
I have been
out.
called. Yeah. Essentially, my Oura ring was like, get your booty moving.
I see.
We had my parents here for over a month, the holidays, and this like Arctic cold weather come through that like I was out. We were walking. I would say I was walking like 6 times a week.
Wow.
Like nice long walks. Now that it's so cold, I have a hard time getting Seppi out there with it being, I mean, it's like 16 degrees.
Cold. Yeah.
And like he's not working out. I am. So like it's colder for him because he's just getting wind blown with cold air sitting stationary. So I will admit, like my activity level has been down, which is decreasing my resilience to stress because I'm not getting, like, I'm not warming up my core. I'm not moving my bones. I'm not moving my muscles. I'm not like doing the things that boost my hormones.
Right.
So my Oura ring was like, girly, get moving. So I started another Pilates segment yesterday or 2 days ago.
Love it.
So hopefully I can get back on like more of a movement train, even though it's cold out. And just start kind of
something.
Yeah, building that resistance back up to the stress. Cause like it was an eye-opening thing. I mean, I'm not stupid. I would tell you, yeah, I haven't moved.
For sure.
But it was like slap in the face, like, girly, get your body moving.
And that it is affecting your stress levels.
It is. Yeah. And I will always commend Danny because he is like, he will get on that bicycle at 10 o'clock at night because he knows how much it helps his mental health. He knows how much it helps his physical health. And like, he will not sacrifice working out. Whereas
Kyle's
for
the
me,
same way.
Why am I like this? I will literally sacrifice working out at all costs.
At all costs. I know.
I'll be like,
I have so many other things to do.
It's 6 degrees windy and I am going to skip a workout. Like I will come up with any excuse. And I don't know why I'm like that.
Okay.
Why do I not like working out?
It's because we are women and we don't have the same ability to push through as men do.
Well, they also don't have as many like repercussions of working out.
Exactly.
Like, and I will use breastfeeding as an excuse forever.
Well, it is.
But I'm like, oh, if I work out too hard, my milk will go down.
And it could.
And it could. It's not like invalid, but it's also like, okay, doing Pilates isn't going to drop my supply.
No.
So I'm being dramatic and I'm making excuses.
Right.
And this is me owning up to that. We're not all perfect. Like you can have all your resources and still not do it right.
But that is what the prenatal period is all about. Is just taking all of the information that we have and saying, okay, how can I optimize my body so that when you actually get pregnant and you move into that first trimester, when you can't take in anything, then it doesn't matter. If you can't take your prenatals that day, it's okay because you're not so depleted.
Right.
And you actually have the stores. So like if you can prepare yourself beforehand, then who cares if you have a trimester that you actually can't eat things and can't take things? It's okay.
Can't move your body.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So it's preparing you for like the time when your body's actually going to be super protective about what it allows in its system. And that I think is where a lot of people get some of the nausea comes from and some of the food aversions, because your body's saying, I don't trust that. I don't know that. I'm trying to grow.
Chicken is a scary thing when you're pregnant.
It's very scary.
We need to take more precautions when we're not pregnant.
That's true. So the trimester 0 is the time when you want to just rebuild all of that stuff as much as you can.
It's opportunity.
Absolutely.
It's like when you're on a basketball team and you don't get put in as a starter and you're like, this is my opportunity to work harder in practice.
There we go.
There you go.
Boom.
We have to work harder in our preconception time for the grand finale, for the buzzer beater, which is getting pregnant.
So you can enjoy pregnancy and you can ideally not feel as terrible.
Okay,
in
Natalie.
Your first trimester.
Natalie, let's go through what I did during my preconception phase last time versus what you did and why I had such a sensory overload during my first trimester versus why you didn't know you were even pregnant. I developed every sensory concern you could ever imagine.
Oh, you had a rough first
18 weeks.
Yeah, 18 weeks.
Once I hit 18 plus 2, I was like, pregnant? Who's pregnant? Me? Like, thrived the rest of pregnancy. However, prior to that was due to my nutritional preparation.
Yes.
Okay, so let's hear it from Natalie, because Natalie, in all regards of nutrition, is like spot on.
So I remember the day you texted me and you said, "Oh, we just watched Game Changers. We're all going vegan." I go, "Oh no."
This was what?
God, it was
years ago?
Years.
It was literally 6 years ago, because I was still in my first apartment.
Yeah, probably. And I was like, "Oh boy, okay." And I let you do it. I let you, and I probably shouldn't have, but I let you.
I should have stepped in. I should have intervened.
I should have stepped in. And you guys did it well. Like it's
I will
not
say,
that you were.
We also did it before it was mass produced, I should say, in the food industry. Like there weren't a lot of like fake meats. There weren't a lot of fake cheeses yet. Like a lot of the fake stuff has come out since.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, we were vegan, so we were like very clean.
Yeah.
We weren't doing a lot of the like fake stuff.
Right. You were eating like whole foods.
Yeah, we were doing whole foods. We were just eating, beans instead of steak, which in hindsight, we missed the boat. Okay.
Anyway.
So
then Felicia then tells me, "Oh, we're trying to get pregnant," like, all this stuff. And
which was years later.
So you were vegan for at least 4 years.
Well, I was vegan for like 2.5, and I was vegetarian for
an
hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
A year and a half.
So meanwhile, in that time, like, I think you started to eat eggs, right? When you were a vegetarian? Eggs? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. I ate eggs and cheese when I was a vegetarian.
Eggs and cheese. So you had at least kind of like rebuilt a little of that. But you were likely missing out on a lot of minerals.
A lot of minerals and amino acids.
Food grown in the ground just doesn't contain nutrients anymore.
Correct.
It should.
Yes.
On paper, it should.
On paper, things that come from the earth should have high loads of minerals, high loads of antioxidants.
Yes.
However, it's just not the same as it used to.
It doesn't exist anymore. So you were just depleted. That's all there is to it. And I remember
years of a nutritional profile that was lacking.
Yeah.
It wasn't that I was eating bad food.
No.
I just wasn't eating nutritionally dense food.
Correct.
There we go.
That's the key right there. So I remember you sent me a picture of you eating a meat stick for the first time, and I go,
the day I got my period after I tried to get pregnant 1 month.
Yes.
It didn't stick.
Yep.
I got my period. I sent Natalie a picture of a meat stick in the parking lot of a grocery store.
I forget what you even said. I go, "Thank God."
You're like, "What's happening?" I'm like, didn't get pregnant, changing my life, starting to eat meat. Because I intuitively knew.
Yeah.
So rewind a little. So in, I think July, I did a 7 or 8 day colon and gallbladder cleanse.
Oh, that's right. It was intense.
Intense. Very intense. I passed out on day 5. So
you were so sick.
I was so depleted. However, during that cleanse, every waking moment, my brain was consumed with animal products. I wanted an egg 8 ways. I wanted steak. I was still vegetarian at this point.
Yeah.
So intuitively, my body was craving all the things that it needed. So then I come off the cleanse for a month. I do nothing. We try and get pregnant 1 month. Didn't work. And I knew in my heart of hearts, I needed animal products.
Yep.
I knew. And so I sent Natalie this picture. I grabbed a meat stick because I was like, it was more cathartic. I just went to the grocery store, grabbed something I could eat in the car. I wasn't going to grab a raw piece of steak.
Right.
I'm going to the store. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. And everyone's like, "Oh, did you get sick?" No, I didn't get sick.
No.
I'm resilient. I wasn't I don't know. So I ate the meat stick and I was like, I'm changing my ways. I got pregnant the next cycle.
Right.
Was that enough time to build up all my mineral deficiencies, all of my nutritional deficiencies, stack my amino acids? No. The answer is no.
No.
The answer is absolutely not.
No. No. And to have
Yeah,
to have enough saturated fat, to have enough cholesterol, to have And it's amazing and wonderful that you got pregnant. It's so awesome.
And Giuseppe's perfect.
And he's
so
perfect.
Like, I would never.
And truly, like, it's not that you can't get pregnant when you're a vegan. Or a vegetarian, whatever.
Yeah, it's not impossible. It's just your odds of successful. I guess
your odds of feeling very good are not high.
And also, like, I'm not discounting what I did, but like, my placenta was tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Per my doula, and like that to me, the way it came across was like not very nice. But tell us about like placental health, Natalie, and like the resources we can look at, because
I will
Natalie
say
sent me this.
So to back up a little bit, I prepared myself.
Oh yeah, let's see how Natalie
by eating mostly. I've gone back and forth with dietary things for the last 15 years.
Natalie and I love an experiment.
We love an experiment. I love new information. I love like the research. I love new stuff. I just like to know like what people are thinking about diet and all of that.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of research on this stuff. Here, Jean. Okay, go watch TV. And so I have kind of landed in this little bubble where it's primarily like your protein is coming from animal sources. You're not worried about pretty much any sort of plant type of protein at all. I dabble with dairy, organic dairy. I dabble with some grains occasionally. For the most part, it's like whole foods, whole vegetables, but only certain ones.
Are you a nightshade girl, or do you stay away from nightshades?
I don't do well with nightshades. I will still eat them occasionally. I have to stay away from oxalates.
Okay.
Because
so that's like your
phytates and oxalates. So
green leafy objects.
We're talking about nuts with skins on them. We're talking about my leafy
green kale,
spinach, anything like that. I personally do not do well with. And this is only
Natalie gets kidney.
I get a kidney stone. I look at a piece of spinach, I get a kidney stone.
Also, if it's raw, it's more aggressive.
Yeah. So I personally do not do well with it. So I have to eat the way that I do because I'm not trying to do that again. I haven't had one, praise be, in 3.5 years. The last one was when I was like 10 weeks postpartum with Jean. That was
crazy.
Horrible.
I remember your first one.
Oh, it was.
You texted me and you were like, I think I'm actually dying.
It was every one. I've had I think 3 different ones. Horrifying. Like,
oh my God.
Would not wish it on my worst enemy. After having a unmedicated 48-hour home birth and then 10 weeks later having a kidney stone, I'd take the home birth every day.
Wow.
So that's that. So I don't eat leafy greens.
Okay. Not that they're bad. They're just not for Natalie.
No, they're not for me. So I've kind of gone to this like animal-based situation for diet. It's not that I don't eat plants. I do. I just am particular about the ones that I eat.
You teeter more carnivore.
Yeah. Teetering on the edge, I would say. But I certainly eat
vegetables.
I'm still balanced. Yeah. So that's pretty much when I met Kyle. Like, that's how we ate. We were eating his cow that he had purchased, that he had in his freezer.
Yep.
We were very just kind of like simply eating when I met him. And then there were a lot of things that happened in between there. But anyway.
Well, not that much time, Natalie.
Not that much time.
From when you met Kyle and got pregnant.
Got pregnant very
I don't even
easily.
think you ate your way through that whole cow before you got pregnant.
Oh, goodness, no. But I had been eating like this for a long time, needless to say. So I had been taking, I was taking all my supplements and all kinds of stuff. So then I came across this video, and Lindsay Mealis is a really amazing midwife. She's like, I love her. I've followed her for a very long time. And she teamed up with Paul Saladino, who's like the carnivore MD guy, who is the Heart and Soil founder of that supplement company.
Yeah.
And they put together Nourished is the documentary, and it came out like a few years ago. So the Nourished documentary compared a vegan placenta of a vegan mother, a fresh placenta, and a fresh placenta from like somebody who ate more animal-based. Lindsay Mealis is very, very supportive of eating an animal-based, just a well-rounded diet when you're pregnant, but certainly getting your protein sources from animals.
Yeah.
From well taken care of animals. That's huge. They compared the two. The vegan mother's placenta was like light colored, almost like grainy sort of thin, like very, it had like calcifications in it almost, which is really quite scary.
Yeah.
And then the animal-based mother's placenta was like deeply colored, dark red, like
rich,
beautiful tissue. Like it just, I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, I can like visualize it in my head. So we'll like share it on our social media. We'll reshare those videos. But
come here, baby.
It does matter because your placenta is grown in that first trimester, and it is what is nourishing your baby throughout your whole pregnancy. And so like a healthy placenta is important, but that is built upon your building blocks of preconception health.
Exactly. So it really does matter what you feed yourself. It really does. Sorry to say. It just does. Not to say you can't birth a healthy baby.
Right.
It just depletes you in a different way. It's harder. You may experience different issues with your child that you don't want to have to deal with in terms of like skin issues, gut issues, whatever it may be.
Or like prenatal issues, like gestational diabetes, gestational hypertension.
Just nausea. Nausea in your first trimester is highly linked. It's linked to sperm health, but it's also linked to your mineral deficiencies.
I was going to say your nutritional profile going into pregnancy. Now, my goal for this next pregnancy is to feel 50% better than I did my first pregnancy.
Oh, I think that's like...
Do you think that's doable?
Completely doable.
Yeah.
So
Natalie's my acting doula, just in case you're new here. In case you're newly listening, Natalie's my health advisor and my acting doula.
Just the fact that you now eat more on the animal-based side of things, you are going to be much better nourished from a mineral perspective. Like that's just for sure.
Right.
Are there certain, and Dan is too. So then you get the sperm health side of it to create a really healthy placenta, to create a really healthy pregnancy, to create good levels of minerals in your body.
Right.
You're going to be at a completely different place.
Yeah.
But then that brings us to how do we optimize other things?
Right. So I gotta be moving more.
You do. You have to make sure your foundation is good too. So like making sure you have, magnesium is supplemented potentially. I'm trying to think back to when before I got pregnant, I was kind of doing my foundational stuff. So I was doing, I always do a fat soluble vitamin. So ADEK altogether. I love that. That's that's huge. A spore probiotic is kind of like in my general rotation all the time.
I use the one you gave me or the one you recommended.
There's tons of them out there now.
I think it's Probiospore.
The Probiospore. Yeah. So that one's amazing. The other thing for lipid bilayer protection is the phosphatidyl complex. So I don't know.
That.
Do you take the Body Bio PC? Yeah. And then Seeking Health has one too. So it's a little bit less expensive.
Yeah.
But that's very, very, very powerful for creating membranes. Membranes are very important for us and for our developing babies.
Yeah.
What else? And I was doing a dried organ complex. Back then I was doing one that tasted horrendous.
I know. Same.
We've figured that out. So Heart and Soil is really good.
I don't know how Heart and Soil does it. I mean, you can't taste anything.
No. That's how the Designs for Health one is too. The organ synergy. It's amazing. So that essentially was my multivitamin, or
same.
my main source of vitamins was the organ complex. And that I think is like kind of what organs are there for. They're nature's multivitamin.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about nutrient density, those foods are the most nutrient dense things you can take.
And bioavailable, which means that like your body can process them more readily without as much energy than having to convert things in your body or converting synthetic into your body. Like a whole food is going to be infinitely more powerful and more energetically favorable than taking something that's synthetic.
Absolutely. And when 100%. We come back to then the lovely liver again.
Yes, liver. Liver.
Your liver.
Everyone needs to take a liver.
Everyone needs
to take a liver supplement because everyone's liver needs help and support.
The more synthetic things you take, though, the more your liver is going to have to process that in a little bit of a different way. Yeah. So you just want to give it as much help as you can. The liver is also the culprit behind most of the pregnancy hypertension, most of the preeclampsia, most of the undesirable pregnancy symptoms that everybody's worried about. Gestational diabetes for sure, cholestasis. These are all like the heavy hitters of like, you could actually have your birth outcome change because of those health. And your baby's health.
The risk of like mortality,
of actual like problems of you dying or your baby dying. So the liver health is huge. If you have a ton of swelling in pregnancy, that's liver. So when you're pregnant, your liver has to process bodily products, bodily breakdown products, a lot more than what it usually does.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about like toxic load again, decreasing that as much as possible so that you ideally don't develop all of those things. And you can do gentle liver helping things while you're pregnant, liver support, but before you become pregnant, that's way more important.
Yes.
Way more important. But
we'll
talk about like during pregnancy later.
Yeah. Like my favorite big liver support and liver detox isn't ideal for when you're pregnant. It's the coffee enemas.
Yeah. But now, you can do other things. You could do other things. Liver tea. You could do just
you can take liver.
You can take liver. Yeah.
Yeah. But what we're talking about with like the heavy support, the heavy detoxing, like we just like that's the preconception that we're talking about.
That's what you can do when you're not pregnant.
The practice work, the prep work, because you want to prime your liver for being able to process all the toxins that you are going to take.
Okay, I'll mention this really quick. So like right before I got pregnant, maybe like, oh goodness, a month or two, maybe one cycle. I don't even know. I had gotten really sick. Like really sick. I don't know if you remember, but my neck swelled to like outside of my head. Like it was.
You're going to have to jog my memory. I don't remember this.
I was nearly like unable to breathe.
Hospitalized?
Because I refused, but I probably should have.
Whoa.
For a full week, I couldn't sleep because I couldn't breathe at night because my neck was so swollen.
Wait, was this your mold issue?
This was essentially the mold issue. I was in my moldy apartment.
Yeah.
So it was a moldy apartment mixed with some sort of sickness.
Whoa.
And I was deathly ill. But I somehow
literally deathly ill.
Deathly ill. I couldn't eat for at least 3 weeks. Like I could eat maybe 5 pistachios was like my limit.
Oh my gosh. Because you couldn't swallow?
I just had zero
appetite.
So I essentially cleared out my system.
You did a cleanse.
I did a 3-week cleanse.
Yeah.
Which I never would have been able to do without that.
You're like, food is such an important part of me.
I was clean as a whistle.
Whoa.
I was completely regenerated.
I read somewhere that if you fast for 7 days at any point during your lifetime, it's protective in nature from cancer.
Correct.
I don't know the
it is.
percentage, but like it is, it cleans house. Now, I will say
even
I just had
3 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When I had the flu,
eat.
I couldn't eat for 6 days.
I
So
know.
maybe this is
You're cleansed.
my cleansed.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Because I did that big cleanse before I got pregnant with Giuseppe.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
So sometimes it's a good thing to just regenerate.
This is a little teaser, but next week I'm going to get Reiki done. Which I have been hesitant to do since I had my interaction with the ghosts.
I know.
And the spirits when I had Reiki the first time. However, I'm going into it this time trying to connect with my future babies.
I love it.
So I am maybe next week's podcast we can talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Ooh, I love it. I
know.
So I think we hit a lot of things today.
We hit so many things. We hit recaps. We hit some knowledge. We hit some advice and some tangible things you can work on.
Yep.
And if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, no, I'm just kidding.
Maybe start eating some eggs if you can.
Yeah.
At the very least. And maybe start taking a liver supplement. And
Natalie says it
and
so
that's
kindly.
All you need. That's all you need, really. Please, just do it. Please. Just a little.
Just incorporate a little bit of animal.
Yeah.
A little goes a long way.
I know. I get that there's an ethical component. I get that honestly, the health component I feel has been completely debunked.
Yeah.
All you have to do is talk to anybody who's been vegan for more than a few years and ask them what their health issues are.
Don't ask me.
Ask them how many teeth they've broken.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Good thing I know a lot of dentists, but I never broke my teeth.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I think I did it pretty well, but like
you did.
Said,
you did.
I just was missing so much opportunity.
Yeah. And you can still eat all the vegetables you want to eat. Yeah. Just dabble with a little steak here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for episode 6. Thanks for joining us. Next week, we're going to talk about some more fun things, and we'll kind of recap my Reiki.
Whatever we decide we're going to talk about.
So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hope you loved our chit chat. Remember, while we may be doctors, we're not your doctors. And this podcast is not supposed to replace advice from your own provider. Please don't take our opinions as medical advice and talk to your doctor about what's right for you.
That's a wrap on this week's episode of Functionally Feral. If you're loving the realness, the rituals, and the chaos that comes with raising feral children while building a business, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share it, tag us, and don't forget, being feral is functional when you've got a plan.